Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be repotting and trying to divide some of my Heliamphora or sun pitcher plants. Just right back here. I've had these plants for, I want to say, maybe 6 months to a year. I've been trying to change up their growing conditions a little bit to get it more humidity, the right kind of lights that don't burn it, and some of the right conditions for them. I was growing them out in my garage, which works well in the winter time, but during the summer I had to switch it up a little bit and move it into my Vivo Sun grow tent. Currently I keep it in this dome here for the humidity. I also keep a humidifier in there, and I have it on a timer so it runs. Let's see if I can get this off. Alright, there goes a humidifier just down here. And this is a little cheap one I got from somebody. But I keep that lid on there to sort of keep the humidity going for these plants here, my Heliamphoras and then some of my Nepenthes that I've bought from California Carnivores and some from Sarracenia Northwest. So here goes my Heliamphoras. I bought these both from California Carnivores. So they've been doing really well. The one on the right here is a little crowded though, so I want to try and maybe get them out of there and repot them and see if I can divide them up a little bit. Like I said, I've never done this before, so I've watched a whole bunch of videos on doing it, so hopefully I do it right. Maybe you guys can give me some tips on growing this guy and maybe dividing it. But I use 3 of these 30 watt, I think it's Barina grow lights. They've been working really well with these plants here. So, and again, I keep it in this dome. The humidity gets to about, I want to say 90 to 100%, but I keep it open just on the sides here to help it get some airflow. And then sometimes I will turn on this fan and take the lid off to just give it a little bit of airflow to prevent any kind of fungus growth or anything like that, anything unwanted in there. But yeah, we're gonna get this guy out of here, get it on the table, and try and divide it here. Alright, so here goes another view of this plant. I'll put the name on the screen here in a minute. I don't really know how to say it or pronounce it, so for those of you that know how to pronounce it, you'll have to maybe tell me how to say it. But here goes a plant here. It's had a lot of growth on it. I'm going to say a fair amount of the juvenile pitchers have died off here, so I'll have to remove some of those. And I got a fair amount of adult pitchers, but it looks like it's a little crowded in here. The pot is starting to flex a little bit here, so that's sort of why we're doing this, to try and get these guys some more room and see what kind of divisions I can get out of it. So I think I want to start by pouring out the water that's in here and digestive juices that are in here, just to sort of help with the mess it's going to make. So give me a second, I'm going to just pour this out. I'm not sure if that's the right thing to do in this case or not, but I feel like once I lay them down it'll start to fall out. So I'm just going to get rid of it, I guess, and then refill them after I get them divided. Alright, so it's nice and rinsed off now. I'm not sure the best way to get this out of here. I've seen some guys just sort of grip it and pull it out, but these pitchers are really fragile, so I don't want to break anything. See, it's starting to come out just a little bit. Okay, here it goes. Alright, so we'll set this aside here. And then just try and get off some of this soil. It's really compacted in here. I'm going to try rinsing it off a little bit or dunking it in some water. Maybe that'll help loosen some of it and get a more clear picture of the root system I have going on here. It might get off some of the peat moss at least to help out. But yeah, let me rinse it off again and then see if I can get a better picture. Alright, so that sphagnum moss seemed to have gotten a fair amount of it off, rinsing it off, so I guess that helped a lot. Of course I'm not going to get it all off because sphagnum moss sticks to everything if you grow your plants using it. But I got a better, clear picture of the root system that I have here. So I will set this soil aside. Grab my other bowl here and start the process of dividing. This part makes me extremely nervous. Again, I've never done this before, so I've watched a bunch of videos on it, but still, I don't want to damage this plant too much. So I guess I sort of just started with the rhizome and then just sort of peeled it away. Yeah, that seems really tough. Let's gonna try. So just slowly separate it and maybe I'll get some roots with it. Okay, okay. So maybe a single root, which I guess is a good thing. Sort of been told that you can do it if it doesn't have any roots attached to it, but we will see. So set that one aside in there, and then of course that clears it up to where I can get a little bit of more dead growth off of it. Let's see, this one is also pretty loose. Okay. Actually got a good root system on this one. So we will get this one planted up as well and move along. Hopefully I have enough pots here because I did not plan for more than maybe 2 or 3 divisions. This one's actually really loose. Let's see, we'll set this guy down. So clean this off a little bit. That one off. And that one off. And this is actually has just this one. I think this is an adult pitcher right here. It's just got that one adult pitcher. So it came off extremely easy, so I'm glad about that. And it has a root attached to it. Let's see what else we can get off of here. I'm just trying to remove some of the dead juvenile pitchers as I go. And seeing how many divisions I have, I probably should have done this a little bit earlier, but again, I don't know. I think these guys grow really slow, is from what I've been told. Let's see if we can get this guy off. Okay. Set this down here. Clean you up a little bit. Alright, another nice little division. Got one adult pitcher on it. So we'll set this in here. See, these ones are coming off fairly easy. Don't tug too hard. All right, there's 2 here. Let's separate them both. Clean this one up a little bit. Nice roots attached to it. 3, actually 4 adult pitchers, because this one's growing in here. This one's going to be an adult pitcher. So another nice little, get this guy off. Another nice little division here. So we'll set this one aside as well. All right, clean this one up a little bit. Just remove that, and then this guy here. Mostly juvenile pitchers. Got one adult one here. Oops. This one looks like it's going to be an adult pitcher. So I'll put this in here. All right. I believe this is just the main plant here. This is going to be the main plant. Not really seeing any clear divisions in it. Let me know if I'm wrong though, because if you guys think I should be able to get another division out of here, let me know, and I'll keep that in mind for next time. But it looks like this is just going to basically be the mother plant here. Not really seeing any other clear divisions. We'll clean this off too. Just get some of that off. Okay. Yeah. I'm almost tempted to just get rid of some of these juvenile pitchers that look like they're on their way out. But it's still got some, looks like some healthy growth on it, at least at the bottom. So I guess I might leave it for now. But yeah, there that goes. Let me get a paper towel and rinse off these guys a little bit and then move on to potting them.